You love your DVR. It gives you more value from TV. Now there's Voyager DVR from Intermountain Cable. When you start watching a show in the living room, but want to finish in another room, you can, without missing a moment of the show. Any program you saved on your DVR is now accessible from anywhere in the house. It's that easy. Upgrade to Voyager Multi-Room DVR. Call 1-844-CABLE-TV or visit imctv.com.
From Pikeville to Lexington, from Huntington to La Follette, with convenient locations throughout Kentucky, West Virginia, and Tennessee, you'll always feel right at home with Community Trust Bank. We're in your neighborhoods. We are a part of your hometown. And for over 100 years, Community Trust Bank has been there as a trusted partner for all your financial needs. So why not come home to our community? Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years' experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because of job shutdown or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center for championship action. Sheldon Clark and Eastridge, and this ought to be a battle. Both these teams won contested games last night, Larry.
Yes, they did. Of course, the Eastridge Pikeville game going into overtime, and Eastridge ended up with the 67-65 win, and in the first game, South Floyd and Sheldon Clark played, and Sheldon Clark wins that game 74-65, but South Floyd was down 17 points with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter and hit a three-pointer on the first shot of the fourth quarter, tied it up, so they come all the way back from 17 and they just run out of steam down the stretch, and brings us to the night's game between these two teams. That ought to be a dandy.
It should be. You know, of course, you got the veteran coach over here on this side in Randy McCoy. You may have the most talented team over here on this physically talented team with the Sheldon Clark Cardinals. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yes, it was. Of course, Sheldon Clark's top player, James, he got a bad ankle. And, we seen him get it taped up last night before the game, and then during the game had one occasion where he got it turned a little bit and had to go out. So that's something we got to watch tonight. We're going to send it down to Vernon
White for the 2017
for the introduction
Region All-A Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we'll introduce the entire team. The non-starters first. Representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Eastridge Warriors. Number 1, Kane Taylor. Number 2, Eli King. Number 5, Braden Ward. Number 10, Dylan Prater. Number 11, Jordan Keene. Number 15, Ryan Sprone. Number 22, Cameron Hess. Number 32, Lucas Coleman. Number 33, Adam Pierce. Number 40, Jacob Chapins. Number 24, CJ Branham. Number 44, Will Adkins. Number 25, Brady Robinson. Number 00, Tyler Easterling. Introducing the non-starters for Sheldon Clark. Number 1, Brady Tingus. Number 4, Nick Maynard. Number 10, Braxton Maynard. Number 11, Austin Horn. Number 12, Braden Walker. Number 20, Grant Blackburn. Number 25, Ethan Collins. Number 32, Heath Maynard. Number 33, Trey James. Introducing tonight's starting lineups in alternating fashion. For the Warriors at forward, number 3, Justin Potter. For the Cardinals at forward, number 2, David Cantrell. For Eastridge at forward, number 4, Matt Miller. For the Cardinals at forward, number 5, Dylan James. For the Warriors at guard, number 20, Michael Kahn. For Sheldon Clark at forward, number 13, Ethan Osborne. For the Warriors at guard, number 21, Chris Bevins. For Sheldon Clark at guard, number 21, Sean Moore. For Eastridge at forward, number 50, Dawson Clark. For the Cardinals at guard, number 23, Bradley Dalton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's championship night in the All-A Classic at the East Kentucky Expo Center.
And looks like we're about ready to tip this one off as soon as they bring the lights back up. And I expect a knockdown drag out here tonight.
Both these teams plays a physical style. They got players that can get it up and down the floor. They can shoot the outside three-point shot. They got big guys in the middle that can take it inside. So I think it's a very even match team. And the bench could play a big factor in this game. Help off the bench, I think.
Oh, I think you're exactly right. You know, there's going to be some key players out there. You know, Kahn, really the ball handler and the man that brings the ball up and down the floor. Of course, you can't count out Bevins. He hit the big threes last night. And, of course, you know, you look on the other side of the agenda over there, you've got Dylan James, who's their star player. And, you know, his brother can bring you some serious defense off the bench, 10 blocks in last night's win.
Well, the bench scored 18 points last night for Sheldon Clark, or excuse me, 3 points for Sheldon Clark, and bench is 3 points for Eastridge, so it was even last night.
And it'll be controlled by Sheldon Clark. And they'll bring it up the floor. Sean Moore with it out top. Gives it up over here to Osborne. They try to go down, looking down inside. Back over to Osborne again. He'll put up a three. And it's no good. Fight for the rebound. And let's see what they're going to get.
I think they're going to call Eastridge for the foul. Looks like Justin Potter.
No, we'll call it on number two. David Cantrell.
Potter and Cantrell was battling out on that rebound. I thought they had it for Potter.
Well, Potter had him on his back, and I think that's what they're called over the back.
All right.
Here comes some pressure defense, bringing it up the floor now. Miller for Eastridge, gets it into Kahn. Kahn, nice pass over to Potter. Potter tries the reverse, missed everything, though. The rebound comes off to David Cantrell. Back the other way come the Cardinals. That's Moore with it, takes it underneath. It's good and one.
Beautiful little hesitation dribble as he went to the baseline and got his defender to hesitate and took it on down and put it up.
Clark picks up the foul, his first, team's first.
And that's
2 team fouls already on
well, no.
They got it on the wrong side of the board.
Yeah, they got it on the wrong
each
side of the board, one each way.
That's right. Kahn will bring it up now, 3-0 East. Well, should be 3-1 Eastridge, shouldn't it?
No, should be 3-0 Sheldon Clark.
And Clark with it out front. He'll put up the three, and it's short. And diving out of bounds, it'll go back to Sheldon Clark. I don't think they've realized they got it on the wrong side of the scoreboard yet. Maybe they just need to change the names on the scoreboard. Bringing it up the floor now is Moore. He gets it over Can't try to go down low now to James. A step-back shot is good.
I tell you, we've seen him do that step-back shot 2 or 3 times last night.
Miller looking, going to bring it down the floor. Double teams, and they throw it away. With the steal coming the other way is Cantrell. He goes inside, and that's going to be a blocking foul as Ethan Osborne goes up for the shot. It'll be on Kahn, I believe.
Foul number 20 for Eastridge. Kahn is first.
30-second timeout, and it's 6-0 Sheldon Clark now. As 6:28 to go in the first quarter. And Randy McCoy trying to get his team under control a little bit here.
What was that step-back shot from James a 3? I thought that was a 2-pointer.
But they hit a free throw, remember.
But that still just be 5. They've got it corrected now. They had 6 on the scoreboard. Now they got 5. They had a 3-point play, and then James hit the 2-pointer.
It was a 2-pointer, right? So that's 5. That should be right there.
Yeah, they got it lined out now.
Okay.
And you're right, Coach Randy McCoy, not liking what he's seen out of his team. They've only got 1 shot up almost 2 minutes in, and didn't even draw iron on it. Well, no, they had the 3-pointer, too, out the top of the circle.
By Clark,
but his team's not handled this pressure so far, and usually that doesn't bother them.
Well, they handled it well last night against Bible.
They did.
Free throw is up and short. Ethan Osborne at the line. He has 1 more coming his way. This one is good. They'll work it up. Trying to bring it up against this pressure. 2-2-1 press by Sheldon Clark as Kahn splits the 2 defenders, drives it all the way down, kicks it out of bounds.
Yeah. Sheldon Clark got a hand on it, and he lost control a little bit, tried to put it down, kicked it out of bounds. You're right, but he's the man that they're going to have to depend on to break that press.
Moore will bring it up the floor for Sheldon Clark. Throws it back out top. Dylan James, a deep 3. It's good.
Oh, he's feeling it tonight.
Yep, that's 5 for him. He's got 5 of the 9.
And it's a 9-0 lead early for Sheldon Clark.
Kahn back out top to Clark. He'll put up a 3, tried to answer. It is no good. Rebound, though. Potter, he puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath comes off to Cantrell, and here come the Cardinals. Over with it now is Moore. Goes down to Osborne. Back to Moore for a 3. It's good.
And Sheldon Clark red hot right now. We've got a timeout. East Ridge again, and it's going to be a full 12-0. Sheldon Clark with the lead this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with a super cool deal on the world's hottest Android smartphone. All this month, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99 when you sign or renew a 2-year service agreement. The Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99. That's $100 off the regular price all this month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
When life gets complicated, we all need ways to simplify. One way is to use eCare Online Bill Pay from Gearhart Communications. Sign up now and log into your account from anywhere with internet access. View current or past statements, pay your bill, sign up for TV everywhere, or set up automatic payments and know your account is always current. Keep life simple. Sign up to manage your account at Gearhart Communications today.
Eastridge bringing it up the floor. That's Miller. Miller and working with it now, trying to get it in is Bevins. Shot up and good.
A little floater. That's not what we seen him do last night.
No.
He was 5 of 6 from the 3-point line and hit the game winner with 10 seconds in overtime.
Straight away, Osborne 3, good. Man, they are on fire.
All of them are feeling it tonight. It's like pick your poison on who you want to guard, right?
Yep. Bevins with it.
But most likely they're not going to keep that up, Charlie.
Most likely, no. Miller driving into the lane, puts the runner off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, and coming out of the wire with it is Osborne.
The question is if East Ridge can stay close enough to get back in it.
They'll back it back out. There's Sean Moore with it again. Moore puts it on the floor, kicks it back outside. There's the back tip, and coming away with it is Bradley Dalton. Turnaround shot, no, by James. And loose ball picked up by Eastridge. Kahn will bring it up the floor. Kahn gives it up to Miller. Back over now. It goes to Bevins. Bevins back to Miller. Miller top of the key. That's to Kahn. Kahn dribbling around. They're looking for somebody to make a shot. They fired across to Miller. Miller on the drive. Shot up good and one, and a foul on James.
Yeah. Well, he's seen that he had James on him, and I'm sure that they know about the bad wheel that he's got, on the and he just took it to him.
That's what you got to do, and you got the foul on top of it. That's the bonus.
You're right. As looks like we've got
Potter checking back in.
Right.
Free throw rolls out. Rebound comes to Cantrell. They'll bring it up the floor with Sean Moore. Moore over here on the left side of the key. They'll bring it back out front over to James. Moore over to Osborne. Back out top. They go cross court to Dalton. Dalton, 10-footer, good.
Boy, I tell you what.
You know you're hot, don't you?
Talking about a shooter's touch.
As Jerry Reed would say, when you're hot, you're hot.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Miller gives it back out to Clark. Clark underneath Potter. And he has it blocked. Trying to get a little too fancy with that one.
Yeah, if he just go straight up with it, he was open when he got the pass.
They kick it back. There's James for another deep three. This one is no good. Potter with the rebound. And Kahn will bring it up the floor. And they're starting, may have cooled off a little bit.
Just a little, maybe.
17-4 right now, though, with 2:43 to go in the first quarter. It's been all Sheldon Clark.
It has been.
There's a drive by Kahn. Missed it. Rebound comes off to Cantrell, and here they come back the other way. Pushing it is Moore. He takes it inside, blocked by Bevins.
Good defense that time for Bevins. They need some defensive stops.
They do. Yep. They throw it over top. That one is tipped away by Kahn.
A lot of quickness on the floor, but they probably none no quicker than Mr. Michael Kahn out there.
He's probably the quickest one out there right now. I agree with you.
Yeah, Dale Kahn. We forgot about him.
Yeah. Back out top it goes now to Sean Moore. Moore over. They get it cross court. They try to go Dalton down inside. Cantrell with it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Sheldon Clark will have it on the baseline. 2:14 to play here in the quarter. 17-4 here in the first. And James called for the walk. Turned around, tried to go inside, ran into another big body and had to take a back step.
He did. Potter and Miller was set up in the lane and had a double team on him. He wasn't expecting it to act like.
Yep. Kahn trying to drive, gets it back outside to Miller. Miller top of the key. Takes it all the way on the right side, wants to drive and fires it out. Clark steps back for the three, missed it. Foul on the rebound somewhere. And Dale Kahn will tell us who it is.
It's going to be number 13. That is
Ethan Osborne.
Yeah. For Sheldon Clark. That is their third team foul.
Kahn with it over on the right side.
And we got the big boy Trey James in the lineup.
Miller with it, back out top to Bevins, over to Kahn. There's Miller driving inside. He'll kick it back out. Kahn again. Haven't seen Bevins take a three. He's got a little bit of mismatch here now. Kahn with a step back three is in and out. Rebound comes off to James, Dylan James. Back the other way. Cantrell drives into the lane. Little runner is good.
Well, I tell you, he's smooth.
Yes,
I like his game. He's got a beautiful shot, and when he shoots, he's always under control, seems like.
Got his body facing the basket at all times. You're right.
Great
Miller
form.
back out top, gets it back from Kahn. Miller drives into the lane, puts it up over Trey James. Good.
Off the backboard.
Might have adjusted that shot a little bit.
A little bit. When you're shooting a floater in the lane that goes off the board, I'd say it is been adjusted.
3 no good over there by Moore. Coming back the other way with it is Eastridge. And Randy McCoy calling his play out there. Miller on the drive. Nice pass underneath Potter. Turn around, puts it in.
Under control a little more of that shot.
19-8. 24 seconds left in the quarter. Here we are in the first. Sheldon Clark will probably play for one now with 17 seconds. May just let James step up and take a shot.
Well, you'd think it would be Dylan James to take the shot, but the way some of his teammates been shooting, who knows?
True. Spins in the lane, puts a runner up, no good. Rebound, puts it back up and in on his own. And it's 21-8 at the end of the first quarter. Sheldon Clark, this is Intermountain Sports Network.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years' experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because your job shut down or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
What is your emergency?
I think I'm being robbed.
Sir?
These big home security guys want $40 a month from me.
Let's connect you to a local company right away.
It's a crime what big national companies charge for home security monitoring. Good thing there's Microtech Home Security, a local service from Gearhart Communications. Reliable monitoring of any security system for as low as $24.95 per month.
Help is on the way, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Switch now and your first 2 months are free. Call today or visit us online.
It's your community. It's where you live, where you work, and where you play. And for over 100 years, Community Trust Bank has been there as a trusted partner for all your financial needs. With locations throughout Kentucky, West Virginia, and Tennessee, we are looking forward to working with you to build an even brighter future for you and your community. We are Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Back at the Expo Center, ready for second quarter action. Big quarter of the first quarter for Sheldon Clark, 21-8 over Eastridge as Sheldon Clark opened up red hot, Charlie. I think went out to a 9-0 lead before Eastridge could get any points on the board.
Yeah, it looks like we're shooting 2 shots. Well, no. Wonder why he's not letting him check in here at the break.
Well, you got to report to the table at a certain time.
Okay.
And if you don't report, then you have to wait till the first stop in action after the quarter starts.
Out front with it's Kahn. Delivers it around, gets it over now to Miller. Miller takes it in the lane, gives it up to Potter again. This time he's fouled. That's going to be on Trey James.
And Potter, a senior, going up against the, is that an 8th grader, you say?
Yep.
And what he done is, what you got to do, shot blocker, you got to go up into their chest.
Right.
And create that contact.
Don't give them that space. That's right.
Don't give them that space, and that's what he did, and he drew the foul on James.
Potter's first free throw's good. Puts up the second one. It's good as well. 21-10. 7:44 to go here in the second. And we got Brady Dingus bringing the ball up the floor. Is he an 8th grader too or 7th grader? I don't remember.
Don't have the roster in front of him.
Out top with it. Again is James. Over to Dingus. There's a 3. Way off.
7th grader they got at least.
Bradley Dalton. Yeah, the 7th and 8th grader that play a lot of time for them. That's a young team.
It is.
And East Ridge will bring it up against pressure here. Kahn gives it over to Miller. Miller bringing it up the floor. He's going to take it all the way to the rack. Puts it off the glass. No. Tipped around, and Dylan James coming away with it. That's the big man getting the advantage on that one.
Yes.
Just kept tipping it to himself. We got a charge. Illegal pick or a charge?
Got an illegal screen.
Sheldon Clark. Osborne is second, team fifth.
Osborne will pick up his second foul.
That's 5 team fouls for Sheldon Clark.
Walking in the front court now is Miller. Miller with the drive. He'll throw it over into the corner to Clark. Clark this time steps to the side. Shot up. Good.
Rose it in. A 2.
Got a soft touch for a big man.
2-pointer, they call
Yep.
that.
Yeah, he stepped inside the line. 21-12 now, a 9-point game, though, back into single digits.
But like you said, he hadn't been getting his 3-pointers to fall.
There's a drive by Dalton.
A little floater.
Clark
That's a
over
tough
to Miller.
shot. They make it look easy. That's a tough shot.
Yeah. Miller into the front court. Trying to deny the ball to Kahn over here. So Miller will take over the point duties for a while. Now he goes back to Kahn. Kahn over to Miller. Miller kicks it in the corner. There's a 3. Good by Clark. And it's 23-15.
Well, that's what I say. You know, he got that 2-pointer to go, seen it go through the hole. That opens that bucket up.
James gives it up out top. They go down over to Dalton, back out to Dingus, over to James again. Dylan James. Over to Dingus. Dylan James again. And the foul will be on Eastridge's number 11. That is Jordan Keene.
It looked like it could have been a charge. It looked like James might have lowered his shoulder a little bit. That was a 50-50 deal there.
Yep. And it'll be James throwing it in bounds. And out top, they give it over now to, and now he's going to get.
Going to get another foul on
Jordan King.
Yeah, King.
Guess that don't matter, does it?
I'd stay with it.
Yeah. So somebody stop me, would you? Yeah, that one out. Keene was getting up under his body there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have. And it looks like Bevins is going to check back in. Keene is going to come over here and have a seat with Randy McCoy for a minute. And they throw it out top. There's a 3. No. And rebound comes off to Bevins, and here'll be Kahn bringing it up the floor now for Eastridge. Kahn fires it into Potter with a nice move by the freshman 8th grader and lays it in.
Well, he faked the shot, and we seen James like to. We got a timeout. Let's see. It's going to be a full, so 23-17. Sheldon Clark with the lead. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with a super cool deal on the world's hottest Android smartphone. All this month, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99 when you sign or renew a 2-year service agreement. The Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99. That's $100 off the regular price all this month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
When life gets complicated, we all need ways to simplify. One way is to use eCare Online Bill Pay from Gearhart Communications. Sign up now and log into your account from anywhere with internet access. View current or past statements, pay your bill, sign up for TV everywhere, or set up automatic payments and know your account is always current. Keep life simple. Sign up to manage your account at Gearhart Communications today.
4:46 left first half. 23-17, Sheldon Clark over Eastridge. Sheldon Clark will have the ball, and Charlie, Eastridge down 13 at one time, and they've got it back to within 6.
Yep, just keep plugging away at it.
Well, just like I said, Sheldon Clark come out red hot, and they've cooled off a little bit.
Yep. But they've got to James now. James with it over on the left side, gets it down in the corner to Dalton. Dalton goes down inside, and Moore called for steps. Eastridge at half-court defense is getting tough.
Well, he was looking to go inside, trying to get it to the big man, and he was closely guarded, so it drug his foot.
Walking into the front court now is Miller. Miller going to take it all the way into the lane. Shot up no good. Rebound comes off to Cantrell. Cantrell over on the right side, gets it in the corner. Dalton for 3, or Moore for 3, I believe. It's going to go the other way.
Yep.
That was Dalton on the shot. It was. And that's going to be on
Trey James. That's his second. It got to be a foul when the big man goes rolling.
Oh, yeah. He'll learn, though, only a freshman.
8th grader.
8th grader, yeah. Kahn pulls up just inside the three-point line. It's good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Back within 4. Eastridge now getting some shots to fall.
Working it around. They get it to James. He'll pull up from about 10 feet. No good. Rebound fought for, and it'll be picked up in there by Bevins. And it'll be Kahn bringing it up into the front court. Steps over, gives over to Miller. Miller driving the baseline, fires it out. Clark wide open 3. No.
Boy, it looked good.
Yep. Quickly coming up the floor with it now is Bradley Dalton. Dalton gives it up. There's a 3 by Dalton. Sorry, no good. Rebound comes off to Bevins. And here comes Eastridge. 4-point ball game, 23-19. 2:50 to play here in the half. Sheldon Clark with the lead. Eastridge with the ball. Kahn out front. Fires it inside to Potter. Potter again trying to fake Trey James. Kahn drives in the lane and went in and came out on him. Pushing it up the floor now is Moore. Over to Cantrell, back to Moore. Back out top. There's James. Dalton. They get it down in the corner to James. 3 is no good. Rebound Potter.
James struggling getting up and down the floor, Charlie.
Yeah.
I've watched him a couple last 2 trips down, and he's winded.
He's starting to limp a little bit too.
Yeah, he's winded right now. Hands on his hips. Look at him.
And Potter pushes it inside. Miller with the move, lost it. It'll go out of bounds, and last touched by Moore.
Checking in for Sheldon Clark, number 32, Heath Maynard.
Trey James goes to the bench. Disappointed in himself a little bit there, isn't he?
Disappointed in something.
Yep. Trying to get it inbounds. Miller on the baseline into Clark. Back out top to Kahn. Kahn step back over to Miller for a 3. Clark for a 3. It's no good. The rebound comes off to Moore, and he'll bring it up the floor. Moore sees an opening. He'll take it in lane, kicks it over into the corner. A 3 by Dalton. Was he on the sideline?
Yes. And Charlie noticed a lot of the outside shots for Eastridge here in his first half coming up short.
Yep.
Had that overtime game last night, a very physical, hard-played game.
That's true.
Could have a little bit of effect on
Con flying down the floor, shoots it up under the basket, though. Hit the bottom of the basket.
A little out of control sometimes.
But it's fun to watch.
He is.
Yep. Out top with it is Moore. Fires it down underneath, and it'll be out of bounds on Cantrell. A lot of hands going in there right now, isn't there?
Yes, they are.
Bringing it up the floor now is Miller. Miller over here on the right side gets you back out top. There's Bevins for the three. It's short. Rebound comes off again to Sean Moore. Three, James, no. Rebound put back up, no good, but a foul. And that was 32 for Sheldon Clark. Don't see.
Number 32 is Heath Maynard.
He didn't see any time last night.
Didn't see that. He came in for Trey James last night. Trey James didn't get in foul trouble, so don't guess he felt like they had to use him.
Missed the first free throw and missed them both. 42 seconds left here in the first half, 23-19. East Ridge can take the last shot and close it to a 2, maybe even a 1-point game, Larry.
Boy, I tell you, if they could go into the locker room down even just 4, what they are now, they got to feel very lucky with the way they played in opening round anyway, in the opening quarter.
Yep. And Miller's going to hold it up a little bit here. Miller out top. He's going to drive underneath, lays it in, and it's 23-21. 1 second left. There's a shot. No. And at halftime, it's 23-21. Sheldon Clark on the Intermountain Sports Network.
So you turned 50, huh? Well, that's great. Now you can join the club, the CTB 55 Plus Club, only at Community Trust Bank.
As a member, you will receive exclusive benefits like unlimited check writing, a free CTB Access debit card, identity theft protection, exclusive travel discounts, and so much more.
So don't think of 50 as getting older. Look at it as only getting better.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years' experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because of job shutdown or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
And we're back at the Expo Center here at half as it's 23-21. East Ridge trailing Sheldon Clark. Looks like Sheldon Clark's going to have the ball to start this second half. And Charlie, Sheldon Clark came out hot. As we said in our stats, 21 points first quarter, only 2 points. The second quarter went almost 6.5 minutes without scoring, and East Ridge got back into it.
I tell you what, it's going to be a battle here in this second half.
You're right.
Out top with it is Moore. Goes down to Osborne. They go underneath James, and the ball knocked loose. They get it to, that was Cantrell. There's a three by Osborne, no good. James with the rebound, puts it up good.
That's Moore.
Moore, okay. I saw James in there. I guess he just kind of blocked him out.
Yeah.
Con with it out front. Dribbling around top of the key. Gets it out top now to Clark. Clark put it on the floor, gives it up down to Bevins. Ain't giving Bevins much room. Schleiner is no good, but the foul before the shot.
Well, Bevins, he's not played the game that he played last night, which I don't know if you can do that 2 nights in a row.
That's pretty impressive.
Unless you're an All-American or something, but Last night, Bevins was 8 of 11 from the field, 5 of 6 from three-point line, and had 21 points.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive day.
It is. They only got 2 points here tonight.
Clark does go inside to Potter. Potter spins, puts the shot off the glass too hard, and rebound comes away to Cantrell. Gives it up to Moore. Moore pushes it up the floor. Cantrell steals the pass away from James, I believe.
Well, it's a good thing because if he hadn't, Michael Connor's going to steal it.
Back up top to James. He'll step into a three. It's short. Rebound comes off inside to Miller.
Dylan James hit his first 2 or 3, Charlie, but he ain't hit one since. Looks like he's a little off right now. That foot might be bothering him a little bit.
8-foot pull-up is good. 25-23, still a 2-point game. 6:15 to go in the third. They work it around. There's a three. Good. That's Dalton. 28-23 now. Back on top by 5 are the Cardinals. Kahn the other way. They're kind of giving him the three. He's not going to take it, would he?
Well, he's not one of their three-point shooters. He will take one occasionally, but he's usually not the one that you want to do that. That's
what he does right there.
That's exactly right.
Slashes to the basket, makes it a 28-25 game. Nice blocking there by Miller.
Yes, he stayed at home and
shot up, no good by Osborne. Loose ball picked up by Moore. Moore turns around, takes it in. It's blocked and a foul.
And let's see which one they get on that one. Yeah,
that'll be the big man. Clark
from behind you. Miller had good position in the front. He's coming to him, but and if Clark hadn't have swung that arm down,
he might have had
if you just keep that arm up, he probably got that block.
Yep. Sean Moore at the free throw line makes the first one, 29-25. 5:27 to play here in the third quarter. One more free throw. This one is up and short. Potter comes away with the rebound. And it'll be Kahn bringing it up the floor now for the Warriors. On into the front court. Gets a little bit of a pick out front. Fires it back over to Clark. Miller, they go down inside. And put up and in by Potter.
If Potter keeps himself under control, he's tough to handle inside.
Working it back the other way. Osborne fires it over now to Dalton. Back out top it goes. There's Osborne over in the corner. Moore for three. No good. Rebound, though, comes off to Osborne. Back out. There's Dalton for three. High archer, no good. Rebound, Miller. Miller double team, but he picks it on the floor. And it'll be Kahn bringing it up the floor. Michael Kahn out here on their left side of the key. Picked up out there trying to double team him. He just spins out of it.
Yeah.
Fires it underneath to Miller. Good, and one.
And that's the first tie, and if he knocks this one down, it'll be their first lead.
And the foul will go on David Cantrell.
That's the team's second foul here in this second half.
And Eastridge claims their first lead of the night.
Got their first tie and their first lead on the three-point bucket.
30-29 now. Eastridge on top by one with 4:15 to play here in the third quarter.
See how Sheldon Clark reacts to being behind now.
Three
Charlie.
is short, and there's a read. Steal, and coming away with it is Eastridge.
Michael Collins one reached in, punched that away.
Yep. That Eastridge defense is picked up here in this second and third quarter.
It has.
Miller on the drive, nice pass. Can Potter put it in? He does.
And they're wearing them out on the inside right now, Charlie.
And it's just good fundamental basketball.
And that's what they was trying to do that in the first half, and they was getting to the bucket on the drives, but they wasn't making that extra pass, or they wasn't going in there under control. And
you're exactly right.
Of course, being the veteran coach that Coach Randy McCoy is, I'm sure he got that point across to them at halftime because they've come out here in the second half and they've executed on their drives down the lane.
Well, he's got 5 seniors out there that start for him, I'm pretty sure. And those guys that played for him, what has he been up there now? 3 or 4 years? He may have played for him all 4 years.
He's been up there probably 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
He's been there a pretty good while. And, even in the first half, East Ridge had 21 points total, and 12 of those points came in the paint in the first half.
And it'll be Sheldon Clark bringing it into the front court. Osborne. Gets it back over to Moore, and they're looking a little tentative now, Larry.
Well, that's what I say. We'll see how they react now. They had the big lead up to 15 in the first quarter, and now they're behind, so we'll see what kind of characters they got.
They get it back out top. There is the drive by Dalton for 2. Dalton took it to him that time.
Coach called him for a foul, but I thought there was nothing there.
I thought it was a good call. Good no call.
No call, that's right.
Kahn with over on the right side, gives it up to Miller. Miller driving into the paint, kicks it back out to Bevins. His first 3 is
got
good.
It. Uh-oh.
If he gets warmed up, that could be trouble.
Uh-oh. 4-point lead now.
They're working it around. There's Moore back out top. Gets it back to Moore again. He goes down in the corner. Dalton for 3. It's good.
He answers.
What we love to see right here's basketball right now. 35-34. East Ridge, 2:25 to play in the third. Kahn into the front court, a little crossover. Fires it back out to Clark. Back to Kahn.
You don't know how bad Dalton Clark's going to shoot that.
Oh, yes, you do. Kahn, nice move, takes it into the rack. A little scoop shot, no. And Potter knocks it out of bounds. 35-34 East Ridge, 2:05 to go in the third. And now Sheldon Clark can take the lead back. Working it around. They go down into the corner. Back out top. There's Moore with it. There's James. James with the reverse shot. They're going to get a little touch foul this time on Potter.
Well, had his hand on the hip as James was driving. That's automatic. Second team foul.
Only 2 team fouls here in the third quarter on each side. And they're going to throw it over top. Dalton looks, gives it back out now to Osborne. Back to Osborne again, over to Dalton or to Miller. They work it back out to get it over. There's a 3 by James.
Dalton James.
Dylan James. James misses it. It's still 35-34 East Ridge. 1:29 to go in the third.
He's been silent more or less the last 2 quarters, Charlie.
Back out top to Miller. Miller to Bevins. Back to Miller again. Miller top of the key. Goes into Potter. Potter, they're going to call the offensive foul. They say hooked him.
He hooked him. That's a good call. I thought it was a good call.
Randy didn't think so.
Well, naturally.
Bringing it up the floor now is Moore. Moore over on the right side. They try to go inside to James. Knocked away. And Kahn comes away with the basketball. We've been stuck on this 35-34 for a while.
They have.
Kahn gives it up to Clark. Clark looking for help. Gives it over now to Miller. Miller on the right side. Got it midcourt. Gets a pick. Drives down into the baseline. Underneath. Puts the shot up. Missed it. Rebound comes off in there to Dylan James. And they'll walk it up the floor.
They could work for the last shot. 25 seconds left here in this third quarter. Trail by 1. We'll see what James can do with it.
James with it out front. Working it around.
He hasn't scored in this quarter, I don't think. And last 6.5 minutes of the second quarter, nobody scored.
3, no. And Kahn gets the rebound. He's going to get it off, but it's going to be way short. So after 3, it's 35-34 East Ridge on the Intermountain Sports Network.
What is your emergency?
I think I'm being robbed.
Sir?
These big home security guys want $40 a month from me.
Let's connect you to a local company right away.
It's a crime what big national companies charge for home security monitoring. Good thing there's Microtech Home Security, a local service from Gearhart Communications. Reliable monitoring of any security system for as low as $24.95 per month.
Help is on the way, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Switch now and your first 2 months are free. Call today or visit us online.
It's your community. It's where you live, where you work, and where you play. And for over 100 years, Community Trust Bank has been there as a trusted partner for all your financial needs. With locations throughout Kentucky, West Virginia, and Tennessee, we are looking forward to working with you to build an even brighter future for you and your community. We are Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Say hello to the Internet of tomorrow. Compelling, absorbing, all-encompassing. Delivered to your home at 50 megabits per second. Now that's fast, really fast. All so that you can do a little of this, and a whole lot of this. With none of that. Need speed? Welcome to the Internet of tomorrow. Today. Call today and find out more about our new 50 meg next-gen broadband service. Bundle and save. With IMC TV, I'm hooked.
That was a tall.
And we're back at the Expo Center ready for fourth quarter action. 35-34, East Ridge with the lead. They will have the ball to start this final quarter, Charlie.
Thank you, Larry. And out front with it is Miller for the Warriors. He goes down inside to Potter. Potter with a little spin move, puts it off the glass and ends. 37-34. I think it matches their largest lead of the night.
I think so.
Bringing it into the front court is Osborne. Get it down to James in the corner for a three. It's no good. Rebound is still on the floor. Potter comes away with it. Has it knocked loose, and it'll be knocked out of bounds by James.
Potter's a battling, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
He's battled 2 or 3 of the Cardinals all night.
And it'll be East Ridge bringing it up now. A little bit of pressure by Sheldon Clark. There's Clark with it. Back to Kahn. Shot is no good. Rebound comes off in there to Moore. And he'll bring it up the floor now for Sheldon Clark. 37-34, East Ridge. Inside there's James. Shot up no good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to East Ridge. And Dylan James better get a little bit of control of his emotions right now because Dale Kahn, I think he just warned him once, didn't he?
Well, he just, he opened up red hot, and he's just lost his touch right now. Not even close.
Kahn over to Miller. Miller back out on top of the key. Miller over to Bevins. Back out top to Kahn. Kahn dribbling around out top, gets over now to Miller. Miller puts it on the floor. Brings it back out. Still dribbling, going to take it. Nope, pulls it back out again. Still dribbling over on there on the left side. Dribbling still, guarded out there by Osborne. And Miller takes it to the key. There's Bevins, might have walked with it. Gets the runner to go, though.
Yeah, a little floater. And they extend their lead to 5, their largest.
Moore with it, now gets over to Osborne. Down in the corner to Dalton. And that'll be on Kahn.
Yeah. Can't do that. I mean, 2 feet from the official and you reach in.
Yep.
Going to get that every time. That's 4 team fouls.
And they're kicking back over now to Osborne. Goes down to James. James puts it on the floor, a little drive. No, he is ice cold, isn't he?
He is, and he's struggling getting up and down the floor, Charlie.
Yep, and Kahn bringing it up and down the floor right now in a hurry. Has it knocked away. It'll stay with East Ridge.
And that's one man that don't struggle getting up and down the floor.
No. He does it in a hurry. And Randy McCoy explaining to him what he wants from him here in this final 5:32. They lead at 39-34.
Well, he thought he got fouled, and was complaining a little bit about it. Randy was telling him, settle down. It's our ball. We can handle it. It's all right.
Said, I'll do the complaining. Miller takes it inside. No. Fight for the rebound. This time it'll be picked up by Osborne. And they stepped out of bounds going the other way. And Sheldon Clark coach going wild.
Yep. Along with the fans.
Kicks it back out top now to Kahn. Kahn fires it over now to Bevins. Out to Miller. And they missed him. Bevins was wide open.
Yep.
I'll take my chances on that when way he's shooting this week.
Well, East Ridge is playing East Ridge ball now. They got that lead, and they don't care if they just score 40 points or not.
Oh, a nice pass by Kahn. Three, good by Clark. And East Ridge has come all the way back now, Larry. They lead it 42-34.
And Sheldon Clark frustrated. We got a timeout. 4:37 left in the ball game. East Ridge up 42-34. We'll be right back as you're in the Mountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with a super cool deal on the world's hottest Android smartphone. All this month, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99 when you sign or renew a 2-year service agreement. The Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99. That's $100 off the regular price all this month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
You love your DVR. It gives you more value from TV. Now there's Voyager DVR from Intermountain Cable. When you start watching a show in the living room, but want to finish in another room, you can, without missing a moment of the show. Any program you saved on your DVR is now accessible from anywhere in the house. It's that easy. Upgrade to Voyager Multi-Room DVR. Call 1-844-CABLE-TV or visit imctv.com.
From Pikeville to Lexington, from Huntington to La Follette, with convenient locations throughout Kentucky, West Virginia, and Tennessee, you'll always feel right at home with Community Trust Bank. We're in your neighborhoods. We are a part of your hometown. And for over 100 years, Community Trust Bank has been there as a trusted partner for all your financial needs. So why not come home to our community? Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. 4:37 left in this championship game in the boys All-A Classic. East Ridge holding the 42-34 lead. They were down 15 points, Charlie, in the first quarter, but they've got Sheldon Clark on the ropes right now.
Three out of the corner. Dalton, no good. Rebound by Mr. Miller. He's been all over the place, hasn't he?
It's Miller time under that bucket,
right.
isn't it?
Kahn will bring it up the floor. Kahn fires it over to Miller now. Miller swings it back out. It's back over to Kahn. Kahn driving, gives it underneath to Potter. Fires it out top, and that ball is tipped away out of bounds. That was good hustle by Moore, but he couldn't run it down.
Yeah, Sean Moore, he's not quit, has he?
Nope, he's still after it.
Sheldon Clark, East Ridge right now just letting Miller and Kahn just dribble and create, try to get something open and dish off.
Like Clint Black says, they're killing time.
Killing time.
Kahn with it over on the right side, gets it in the corner to Bevins. Three is no good. Rebound comes off in there to Cantrell, and here come the Cardinals. 8-point ball game, though, 42-34 in favor of East Ridge. Nice pass inside and the basket for Cantrell.
Yeah.
Cut it to 6, 42-36. 3:26 to play. Over and back. Nope, got to land, don't you?
You do.
And foul as they go in underneath, I think.
Nope, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with East Ridge.
I think he's on one in the stands that didn't know the under over back rule.
No, he wasn't the only one.
No, he's a couple of more here, Osman. Back out top, Kahn. Kahn drives into the paint, kicks it back in the corner to Miller. Cross court to Clark. There's Bevins. And he loses it. And here comes Dalton back the other way. Dalton spins, reverse, lays it in. 42-38 now with 2:50 to play in the ball game.
Well, that time they got the ball out of Miller and Kahn's hands on East Ridge's end of the floor and end up creating a turnover. You got to keep it in Miller's or Kahn's hands because they are the ball handlers.
Yeah, they're definitely the primary ball handlers.
And Miller does a great job for a big man,
yes, he does.
Handling the ball.
Well, you got those two, and then you got to get Clark. I would get Clark and Bevins on either side of the circle and let them be ready to catch and shoot because that's what they're good at.
And work Potter down low.
Down low, yep. And, of course, that's what we've seen all night. That's it's not rocket science, as they say.
No.
It's just getting them to do it.
Right.
And East Ridge has played their game here.
And
in this
another
ballgame.
thing, too, Charlie, look at the team fouls. Sheldon Clark's just got 2 team fouls. The clock is starting to lean toward East Ridge as their ally. And Sheldon Clark, if East Ridge holds his lead, is going to have to start fouling just to get it up, put them on the line.
Yep. Kahn out front, guarded by Dalton. Throws it all the way across the floor. Gives it down in the corner, and Clark lost it.
Yep. He was wanting to shoot before he caught the ball.
Yep. 42-38, 2:29 to go. East Ridge with the lead, Sheldon Clark with the ball. Moore sees an opening, will drive into the lane, and they're going to get the big boy for the foul because he leaned into him. It's a good call.
Yep.
Nope, I'm wrong. They're going to get it on Chris Bevins.
Bevins.
He must have reached in. Moore nails the first one. 42-39. Could be a 2-point ball game right here, and no, missed it. Rebound comes off to Kahn. Bodies everywhere. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it will be, no, it's going to be East Ridge ball, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah, they stepped out of bounds.
And it'll be Clark throwing it inbounds. Throws it over to Miller. Miller bringing it up the floor. Miller throws it over to, stolen away. Nice job by Moore. Lays it in on the other end, and it's a 1-point ball game. 42-41, 2 minutes to play.
Sheldon Clark on a 7-0 run. You got to look to the bucket sometime, Charlie.
Yep. And Kahn drives in the lane. Nice pass. Potter puts it in.
That's what you got to do. You got to look at the goal.
44-41, one possession game though with 1:40 to go. Moore over to James. Dylan James double teamed out front, gets rid of it. And Dylan James now, he might be out of his range at half court. Maybe not.
Not on a good night. He's not.
Back over now goes to Moore. Now they're going to try to take some time. Try to get a layup, so they're trying to get in it.
Yeah, they like to take it to the bucket, I'd say, to look for a foul.
There's Moore, fires it over now to Dalton, back to Moore. James, a deep three, good! And that was at the V in Pikeville on the far sideline.
That's about a 28-footer.
That's an NBA three right there.
28-footer.
44 all, 54 seconds to go. East Ridge got another miracle in them. They drive down underneath. There's Clark for three. No. Rebound Miller, and he's fouled.
Well, East Ridge, they can hold it and go for the last shot. Sheldon Clark only with the 3-team fouls, so they can put a lot of pressure on, not worry about sending them to the line.
Will be a fun 44 seconds. Miller goes underneath. They kick it back out to Bevins. Three on its way. No. And James is fouled on the rebound.
And you didn't need that shot, Charlie. You got the ball, and it's a tie game.
You're Bevins, you're going to shoot that shot the way you've been shooting for the last 2 nights.
But it's a tie game. You've got the possession, and they shot 2 3-pointers. Hold that ball, make them foul you, or get something going to the bucket.
And let's see.
And see, it's the foul situation works in Sheldon Clark's favor now, because if they score, then they can foul East Ridge 3 times before they can shoot it and take time off the clock.
Right. Yep. Sheldon Clark getting a little fired up now.
Well, all the stands on both sides, the fans in the stands is standing on their feet, Charlie.
That's what you love to see.
This is what you like to see in a championship game.
Absolutely.
It'll be joy for one team, heartbreak for the other.
They're going to go for win or lose, I believe, right here, Larry. 40.
Wait, and the man's got the ball in his hand.
And who's going to shoot it? There's no doubt about it.
We would think.
We would think. Turn around, lost it, catches it, throws it up. No. 6, nope. Overtime. 44-44, and we'll send it back to the station on the Intermountain Sports Network.
What is your emergency?
I think I'm being robbed.
Sir?
These big home security guys want $40 a month from me.
Let's connect you to a local company right away.
It's a crime what big national companies charge for home security monitoring. Good thing there's Microtech Home Security, a local service from Gearhart Communications. Reliable monitoring of any security system for as low as $24.95 per month.
Help is on the way, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Switch now and your first 2 months are free. Call today or visit us online.
Say hello to the Internet of tomorrow. Compelling, absorbing, all-encompassing. Delivered to your home at 50 megabits per second. Now that's fast, really fast. All so that you can do a little of this, and a whole lot of this. With none of that. Need speed? Welcome to the Internet of tomorrow. Today. Call today and find out more about our new 50 meg next-gen broadband service. Bundle and save. With IMC TV, I'm hooked.
To the Expo Center, downtown Pikeville. We're going to extra time here in overtime, 44-44. Sheldon Clark and East Ridge. This one's so good, Charlie, we decided we was going to play 4 more minutes.
Well, I'm telling you, what's East Ridge going to do, Larry? Double overtime last night, overtime night. They got a ball game tomorrow night, too.
Well, it wasn't double overtime last night.
No, I said overtime night and last night. So it's been 2 overtimes, and then they got 1 more.
Well, only thing I can say, if they win this, they won't care what comes out tomorrow night.
That's true. They brought in the big gun for the jump here in the overtime as they brought in
No, they're not going to let him come in. They're checking with the table to see when he checked at the table.
Yep. Maybe not.
Yep. You got to check before, they call you out of the huddle.
Now here we go. And it'll be controlled by Osborne for Sheldon Clark. Fires it over to James. There in the corner. There's a 3. No. Tipped around. Comes off to Kahn. That was a miss for Dalton. He didn't miss many, does he?
Don't miss many.
Here we go with Kahn walking it into the front court. Try to double team him. He gives it up to Potter. There's Kahn again. Rotating around. Kahn over here on the right side of the key. He'll back up to midcourt now. Try to get that pick. Turns it around. Brings it back out. Fires it back down underneath to Clark. Miller in the corner. Miller with the drive. Triple team. Puts it up and in.
And might have been fouled.
Yeah, but he went up over 3 of them for that.
He did. Great body control.
46-44. 2-point lead now for the Warriors. Fire it in the corner to Cantrell. Moore with it now. Takes it back. There's a 3 by Osborne, and it's no good. Miller picks up another rebound. I wonder how many he's got, Larry. He's got a bunch.
Well, I don't know, but there ain't very many times that you see a rebound on a missed shot bounce on the floor with 5 players sitting around.
Yep.
Both these teams is
got to be tired.
Laid it every bit on the floor tonight.
Yep. Out top with it, Miller. Miller drives all the way in, fires it into the corner, brings it back out. There's Kahn. Kahn just dribbling around in a circle now.
Can't catch him, can he?
Nope. Shot up. Nope. He thought he was fouled and going to get the shot, and he didn't.
Well, I think what he did, he got bumped and he was losing his bounce. He thought he was going to go out of bounds. He just threw it up.
Okay. So it's 46-44, 2-point game, minute 50 to play. And there's going to be a foul out front on Potter.
And that's going to be 16 fouls, so that will put him at the line. Sheldon Clark has played the whole second half, 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the overtime of being whistled for 3 fouls.
At the free throw line, Moore missed it. And rebound comes off to Clark. Here comes Miller bringing it up the floor. And it's going to be, it'll be back to Eastridge. I don't know. You know if he kicked it out or not.
I thought it went off his foot, but it might have went off his foot and then tipped their player before it went out of bounds.
Wayne said it was off his right, so we'll agree with.
That's going to be a foul on Sheldon Clark, which is only the 4th team foul, so we won't have no shot.
Been 2 wild ones, hasn't it? In a row here.
Been some great boys games.
Yes, they have. Over top it goes to Bevins. Bevins puts it on the floor, spins, and he walked with it.
And Coach Randy McCoy telling Michael Kahn, you got to come and get that ball.
2-point game. That's the only 2 points been scored in overtime, isn't it?
It is.
46-44, minute 20 to play. James for 3, no. Osborne with the rebound, and it's, whoa. I thought that was a good block from what I could see, but I couldn't see it all.
I think he caught it maybe before the.
Nope, he called it a shooting foul.
Well, he called it a shooting foul, but I don't think it's what we seen.
Okay.
We don't know which hand, whose hand it was, but we seen one on the ball, but there was 3 East Ridge players in there, so somebody might have been on the arm.
Minute 16 to go. 47-44. 46-45, I'm sorry. They mixed it up again, didn't they? There's a fight for the lowest ball on the rebound, and it's going to be Eastridge. And both sides complaining about no foul calls.
Yeah.
They get it over to Clark. He floats one out top to Potter. Potter dribbles it around. Fires it back out to Kahn now. 1-point game, 50 seconds, and we're going to get a foul on Sheldon Clark.
And that's only 5, so they've still got to foul 2 more times before they put Eastridge at the line.
Call it exciting.
Yes, it is.
Fire it back court to Kahn. Kahn dribbles it around, brings it back out front. And there'll be another foul, trying to get them to the 1-and-1's what they're trying to do now.
You're right.
That'll be the
16
foul. So
now I look for him. Got a full timeout. Let's keep it right here with it, Charlie. Only 39 seconds.
Maybe.
And, well, maybe you're right. These exciting tournament games are brought to you tonight by Attorney John Earl Hunt, Coalfields Telephone, CNS Auto, Intermountain Cable, Community Trust Bank, Appalachian Wireless, Microtech, Attorney Wolf, Williams and Reynolds, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky. And Charlie, 16 fouls on Sheldon Clark now. So they're trying to get Eastridge to the line.
Yep.
The 2 main ball handlers for Eastridge is Kahn and Miller.
Right.
From what we've seen this tournament, Miller is the better foul shooter. He was set up to take that ball out of bounds and throw it in. So there was a timeout called, so let's see who brings the ball in here to start this.
It will be interesting. And how long? Well, 39 seconds, I can't wait too long.
No, that's what I say. You can't wait too long. Let's see. Free throw shooting last night, Miller was 2 of 3, and Kahn was 3 of 5. That was last night.
So that's 60% for Kahn. Kahn brings it into the front court. Drives ready. He's trying to outrun him. I don't think he got him. I think he called the foul because he wanted it so bad.
He knowed he wanted to foul him.
Yep. I don't think he actually reached him, do you? If he did, he barely got him.
So this is what it's going to come down to right here. Sheldon Clark has made one and missed one on their last 4 free throw attempts. Michael Kahn knocks the front end of the 1-on-1 down.
Makes it 47-45, you're right.
And even if he makes this, and it's still 1 possession game, and Sheldon Clark's got 3 or 4 guys, mainly Dylan James, that can knock the 3 down.
Yep, well, they may have to now. It's a 3-point game, 48-45.
Well, he's
30 seconds.
He stepped up big in the fourth quarter toward the end of the game with a 30-footer.
Yes, sir. They fire it over now to Moore. Back out there. It's back to James. Back out top they go. There's a 3. No, way off.
Air ball.
And he'll go the other way. Timeout, 30-second timeout called by Eastridge. We'll keep it right here. But 48-45 in 11 seconds. So Sheldon Clark, there'll be a full timeout now, but we'll just keep it here anyway. As Sheldon Clark got to make the decision on who they're going to foul because they've got to foul immediately.
You're right.
And I bet you, I know that I'm going to guess it's going to be Miller throwing the ball into Kahn again because that's the 2 he trusts most.
Well, you know, Kahn's got the confidence. He stepped up and knocked 2 down just last trip down. And so, you know, you very well could be right. And also got to look at, they will have the baseline. They can run the baseline and move. So, of course, a lot of times on the defensive side, you see that defense set up a screen on that baseline, you know, try to pick and get one of the offensive players to run over them and draw the foul on them, an offensive foul, to get the ball possession back. So see what the teams, what each coach draws up.
It's been a wild one here. Let's see. And we're ready to go back to play. And there's Miller, bring the ball inbounds.
Each team's got 2 timeouts, I've seen the official tell me.
Right. They're going to try to throw it into Potter, I believe. And, well, I think they wanted Potter to take the free throws.
I think you're right because they set up. He was at the half-court line, and he rushed into the corner, and when he caught it, he didn't even try to pass it. He just held it.
He could have thrown it back to Miller. I thought maybe that's what they were going to do, give it to him, let him throw it back to Miller as he stepped in bounds.
Right.
But he wants them.
Well, let's see. Potter last night was 2 of 2 from the foul line.
1 and 1 right here. And he missed it. 3-pointer ties it, 7 seconds. Into the front court. James, and he'll have to get rid of it. And we got a timeout with 1.6 to go. 48-45. And he wants James to take that shot.
Yeah.
Timeout, Sheldon Clark.
It'll be Sheldon Clark ball on the side over there. And we'll still keep it right here and talk about it because it's been fun.
They're going to see if the Sheldon Clark bench come out and talk to the official, and they're going to see if they're going to try to get them to add some time. Is what they're going to try to do. So
not going to do it?
Nope. And you, Charlie, you know they got to have the 3-pointer. So
they've got to have it. Yep.
Could be a risky play, but you might see East Ridge foul. It'll put them at the line for a 1-and-1. And, of course, you know, you always got that chance if they make one, miss one, But still, even if you do that, it's only going to be a tie game.
And they've only got 1.6 seconds.
1.6 seconds.
And I wonder why more coaches, we talk about it, why more coaches don't do that.
Right.
You don't want to do the intentional foul.
Right.
And they'll try to throw it in from the sideline. Timeout, Eastridge.
Well, Eastridge is going to call a timeout. They had extra timeout and stuff. So, and one thing, Charlie, that the officials should look at, Sheldon Clark's bench is standing up, and you're not supposed to have no players standing up on the sideline when the ball's in play. I know at the end of the regulation, when they had a chance to win it, when it was tied up, their bench was standing up, and actually all the players on the bench should have to keep their seat until the horn goes off. There's a break into action, so we'll see if the officials catches that. I know as they was getting ready to play there was 5 or 6 players on the bench standing up.
I think they're still standing. I don't know if they know. Well, the coach called it and made them sit down.
Yeah.
And it'll be Moore throwing it in bounds. Over top of Clark. Moore, they go to James. James, 3 in the air. No. And Eastridge wins the tournament in overtime. 2 overtime wins in a row to capture the title. 48-45 the final. The Warriors are the 15th Region All-A champions. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with a super cool deal on the world's hottest Android smartphone. All this month, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99 when you sign or renew a 2-year service agreement. The Samsung Galaxy S7 for just $49.99. That's $100 off the regular price all this month. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
So you turned 50, huh? Well, that's great. Now you can join the club, the CTB 55 Plus Club, only at Community Trust Bank.
As a member, you will receive exclusive benefits like unlimited check writing, a free CTB Access debit card, identity theft protection, exclusive travel discounts, and so much more.
So don't think of 50 as getting older. Look at it as only getting better.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years' experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because of job shutdown or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Trophy presentation for the Sheldon Clark Cardinals, and we'll get ready to turn it over to the VA announcer.
Mr. Jason Weaponsett from the Hutch Auto Group.
Congratulations to the Cardinals as they played some tough games to get here, and the magic was on the side of the Warriors tonight.
Yes, it was. Of course, they went through the overtime game last night. They was down 8 late in the game against Pikeville and looked dead in the water and
Congratulations
back.
to the Cardinals, a wonderful tournament. At this time, would the Eastridge Warriors please come forward to receive the winner's trophy and the individual medals. Dylan.
And I tell you, a well-deserved win for Eastridge as they played 2 back-to-back masterpieces, haven't they?
Well, you got to hand it to them, Charlie. Just like I said, just like an old bulldog, they got that tenacity and they're tough. And they was down 15 points early in the game. A lot of teams would have threw it in then, but they hung in there and fought back, got within 1 at halftime, and then outscored Sheldon
And
Clark.
at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Randy McCoy of Eastridge High School, would you please come forward and receive the winning coach's plaque and game ball? With tonight's win, the Eastridge Warriors advance to the state tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. Thank you for your support of the 15th Region All-A Classic.
And Larry, if you're ready with some final stats here.
All righty, we'll go over some final stats. First for Sheldon Clark, they were led in scoring by Bradley Dalton with 14 points, Sean Moore with 12, and Dylan James with 10. And Charlie, just to show you how much James was off his game tonight, he was 4 of 20 from the field, 2 of 12 from three-point line, never made it to the foul line. They had 5 points by Ethan Osborne and 4 points for David Cantrell for a total of 45 points. Sheldon Clark had 32 rebounds, had 7 assists, 9 turnovers, 1 block, and 3 steals. They were 17 of 50 from the field for 34%, 6 of 29 from three-point line for 20%, and only 5 of 12 from the foul line for 41%. Now for the All-A champions, East Ridge Warriors, they were led in scoring by Justin Potter with 14 points, Matt Miller with 11, 8 points for Michael Kahn and Dalton Clark, and 7 points for Chris Bevins for 48 points. East Ridge had 25 rebounds, 7 assists, 7 turnovers, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. They were 20 of 45 from the field for 44%, 3 of 14 from the three-point line for 21%, and 5 of 7 from the foul line for 71%. And that's where they won the game at, Charlie, at the end of the game and in overtime from the foul line. No fast break points for either team. Points off turnover 10-9 in favor of the Cardinals. Points into paint 28-16 in favor of East Ridge. Second chance points was 6-0 in favor of the Cardinals. East Ridge, their largest lead of the night was 8 points. Sheldon Clark was up by 15 early. We had 2 ties and 1 lead chain, and the East Ridge Warriors is the 2017 All-A Classic Tournament champions, 48-45 over the Sheldon Clark Cardinals.
Well, it looked like that Sheldon Clark was going to kind of take it all the way wire to wire, and then all of a sudden the Warriors came fighting back, and then they took the lead and never looked back. And 48-45 the final, and they will move on to Frankfort for the All-A Championships or States Tournament. So for Wayne Fugit on camera, for Eli back at the radio station, for my partner Larry Cecil, this is Charlie Pinson. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Intermountain Sports Network.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in your IMC TV cable package. Sign up to watch TV everywhere. Call or visit imctv.com/TV-everywhere today.